What is up, everybody? Happy Friday and welcome to episode number 18 of the Courage Pays Better Than Fear podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Edmund Fontana.
You're such a clown.
I know I am. My name is Jeremy Hritz. I'm one of your hosts here alongside
Special Eddie.
And we are so glad to be with you for episode 18. This is the All Your Excuses Are Lies episode. So we're going to get into all of that. But it's been a minute since we recorded here.
Yeah, it has been. Jeremy, we built the studio in Jeremy's garage, and his beautiful, wonderful wife decides that now that he's doing really well, that she wants to add doors, and she wants to add floors, and she wants to add furniture and all that stuff. So yeah, the garage is packed with stuff. But she deserves it because he's been a cheap ass for the last 7 years.
Hey, a W-2 salary, I had to be, man.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, but we are excited to be back with you today. It's been about 2 weeks since we recorded, so trust this, we are not going anywhere. We may have little breaks here in between as we're pursuing different business pursuits, those types of things, but we are back here today, very excited. Again, we're going to talk about excuses and how they hold people back from taking that step that they know that they need to take. I know that I fell in that boat at one point in time. You did as well with the real estate. Mm-hmm. So we're going to talk all about that and really what helped us overcome those excuses to push ourselves out in front to really take on those goals that we knew that we needed to.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we've been talking to people recently, about certain ventures, and it just seems like everybody has a reason, right? Oh, I need to save more money before I can get started in real estate. Or, right now it's just not the right time for me. You are not promised tomorrow. No. I was watching this podcast I was listening to this podcast with Ed Milet, and he was having a conversation with a friend, and they were getting ready to plan on meeting up and doing a podcast and stuff together, and he sent a text message. His buddy sent a text message back, and he saw the ... that ... you see when someone's communicating back to you, and that was it. That was the last time you ever heard from him, right? Not sure exactly what happened to him. He didn't say, but he obviously, passed away. So you can make all these plans that you want, but you are never promised tomorrow, so why not get started today? And speaking of getting started,
we got a Furious 3.
Furious 3.
And I think I'm up.
Yeah, you are up. And I got some good questions for you.
Oh, man, I'm ready to go. Let's go.
So I had to pop on the internet and come up with some questions. So
he's got like a little cheat sheet here.
Yeah, I'm allowed. All right. So what are 3 things you could buy at a grocery store to make the cashier give you weird looks?
What the hell kind of question? That is
That's dumb, right?
3?
Now you know how I feel. All right, give me one thing.
I'm giving you 3. I'm going to deliver. Jesus God.
Come on, what's on your mind? You stumped?
Hemorrhoid cream.
Hemorrhoid cream. You have hemorrhoids, bro?
Tampons.
Tampons, all right.
And
condoms, sorry. Oh, man.
I think we're good. I think that covers that.
Three.
That was good. That's 3.
All right.
What the hell's wrong with you?
I don't know. All right, here's another really good one.
Oh, God.
If you were suddenly arrested for no reason and your face was flashed all over the news, what would you think what would your friends and family assume that you got arrested for?
If I dude.
Come on, bro.
What would I get arrested for, man? I hope I never get arrested ever. If I got arrested, it would probably have to be like defending my family or something, like getting in a fight. Like if I have those rage out, blackout moments where I just lose it, like it would probably be something like that. But
okay. So if I saw you on the news, like first thing I'm going to think is someone tried to break in Jeremy's house and he went nuts.
Went nuts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's not what I had in mind, but we're good.
Yeah. Okay.
Here's another really good one. Brushing your teeth or wiping your butt? If you had to give one up, which one would it be?
Oh my God!
Hey,
I'm sorry.
you wanted to get back into this, right?
I'm sorry. I would much rather eat a Carolina Reaper. Which one would I rather give up?
Yeah, if you had to give one of those up, which one would it be?
I mean, there's no positive outcome from either. Your mouth is going to smell like your butt, and your butt's going to smell like your butt. I'm not giving up any.
If you had to give one up, which one's it going to be, bro? You got to answer the questions. You do this to me all the time. Yeah, I can't wait till my questions come next week. Great.
Oh, geez. I mean, I think poop probably smells a little bit worse than bad breath. So.
All right, you're going to wipe your butt.
Yep.
Stop brushing your teeth. I ain't hanging out with you.
So I don't know where this came from. This might have been the most gross Furious 3 that we've ever done. We'll clean up our act next week.
Time to switch it up.
Yeah, you definitely switched it up. So I think we are going to go back to the Reapers. So, all right, we hit that Furious 3. Before we do, any updates on what's been going on with your real estate? I know you closed the deal the other day.
Yeah. So I had 3 deals going on at once. The past month or so, closed on 1 rental property. Partnered up with a buddy of mine and his wife. And it's cool. Like, there's so many different things that you can do with real estate. So, like, he basically became, the person that, put the down payment down. You can have credit partners. There's just so many different ways you can get involved in real estate. So, closed on that. That turned out pretty good. It adds another rental to my portfolio. And yesterday, closed on one of my most profitable flips yet. So
nice.
It took us a little longer, and I can tell you, I actually put this on Facebook. If I didn't know how to analyze deals the right way, that deal would have been bad, right? And it still turned out to be one of my most profitable deals. Because we ended up going, I think, like 10 months into it, as opposed to typically 3 to 5, but my contractor's good at what he does. He's got other things going on too, family, all that stuff. So, bird is what it is, right?
That's what it is. Yeah, man.
But I'm just glad I knew how to analyze deals. So, yeah, I mean, as far as business goes, that's great. Personal, we're trying this new diet plan and we're trying this new workout plan where it doesn't feel like we're really working out at all. It's kind of weird, but this trainer is like, get ready, right? He was like, enjoy these first couple of weeks. So,
because it's about to get violent.
Yeah, that's what he said. It's about to get violent. I don't know if he's talking about food or if he's talking about working out. So, the deal with that is we've busted our rear ends since August, right? And I mean, although we saw results, I think we felt like, man, like, are we overdoing it? And we what did we do? We hired a coach, right? If there wasn't, we didn't know exactly what we were doing. We thought we did, right? And just weren't getting the results that we normally thought we were going to get. Maybe it's because we're old. That's probably what it is. At least I am. You're old too.
Man, don't press that button.
I know. So we hired a coach, and it's a completely different feel, all right? And I know it's hard for you because you're used to like going, just.
I know what you're going to say.
You know what I want to say. Right? All gas, no brakes. That's a better way of putting it, right? So go ahead.
Yeah. No, definitely stepping outside of our comfort zone. And in fact, we're not working out in the garage right now. We're actually at a gym, which is really outside of my comfort zone.
Yeah.
So part of a compromise with friends, he was like, hey, we got to sign up and go to a facility, which we're going. And it's been nice. It's been a nice way to start the day.
Yeah, it has been.
And we're in there, and we're committed to this process to getting it. We're trying to get lean. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
So
it's about that time, right? Spring's right around the corner.
Yep.
Thank God.
Yes.
Like I'm telling you, man, seasonal mood, for those of you who have seasonal mood disorder, is real.
Yes.
Right? I'm a complex dude when it comes to wintertime, like the end of fall, winter, dark months.
There's another word we use for that.
Yeah.
Complex dude, but we won't say that one either.
All right, you trying to take it back to PG. And I kid you not, like as soon as like spring's around the corner, the flowers are blooming, I do sound like one, and the sun's out, I just feel so much better. Like, I know spring's right around the corner, the pool's gonna open soon, vacations start, like I can't wait.
Yeah.
I love it, but Yeah, it's definitely a real thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, great to catch up on what you're doing. Again, at the end, we'll talk about...
What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, what's new with you?
What's new with me? I mean, trading. Trading's going
That's
very
not
well.
new.
No, well, that's not new, but, continuing to expand my learning with trading. I had a great trade last Friday with Apple. It was just a textbook setup. And it wasn't like the most profitable, but it just felt good because my training was just a perfect setup. So trading's been going very, very well. The market is down right now. And again, when I talk to people about how I trade, they're like, "Oh my God, that's so risky. It's such a scam. The market is so down. You can't make." I don't even tell people anymore that I trade because
it's always something.
It's something. It's just like with the HELOC too. Like when I first got the HELOC, and I tell people about it, I'd be like, "Oh, the interest rates. Oh, it's just
you're going to lose your house." And we have higher interest rates now than we've had in a long time.
Yeah.
And I think you're still in your house.
I think so.
Or is this our shed?
Oh, yeah, this is our shed. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, people just have something to say all the time.
Yeah.
Like they just do. It's like people just gotta complain.
Right.
Or they gotta find a negative in something all the time. It's just like why not keep an open mind and think through this before you start commenting, before you start saying, "Hey, this isn't going to work, or real estate's risky, the market's going to crash." I sold that last house in one weekend for like $30,000 over asking price, 20 or 30,000, I forget. But it was like way over asking price. And what happened to this whole market crash, right? So
bring the crash.
Yeah, bring it.
We will short the heck out of some stuff.
And I'm gonna buy more properties. So you guys, some of you guys got to have the right mindset out there.
Right. And there's a quote from David Goggins, hero of mine, guy that I look up to, ultra athlete, just push. You want to talk about pushing the limits? He's the guy. He says, "You'll never find a hater doing better than you."
That's so true.
So you know what? Anymore, I don't talk about my HELOC. I don't talk about trading with anybody. You go ahead with your comfortable lifestyle, thinking that $100,000 a year is good. You got that security, and I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. But for me, no, I'm embracing abundance because I know what's out there and what's available. And it's available to everybody, but not everybody wants to hear that. And that's kind of a perfect segue
it is available to everybody. All your excuses are lies.
100%.
That's all it is.
Yes.
Right? You have no idea. Check this out. So Ed Milet again, right? This was really good. Some of you are neglecting your children and don't even know it. Okay? Because eventually your children are going to grow up, and here you are the whole time telling your children, "You can be whatever you want. You can be whatever you want when you grow up, Johnny."
Powerful.
Yep. Johnny gets up. He recognizes really who you are one day, and he says, "Mommy, Daddy, why didn't you do it?" Right? You could have been anything you wanted to do. Or you could have been anything you wanted to be. Why didn't you do it? Right? So he calls it a form of child neglect, and I thought it was powerful. I'm like, man,
right?
Like my wife right now is going back to school. She's currently taking classes. She wants to be a trauma surgeon. Last night I was finding books for her. Right? It was Tony Robbins, Awaken the Giant Within. Right? She's sitting here studying like all these medical terms and everything. Like, I know you need to know that. But you need to read this book first, right? You need to awaken awaken the giant within you, right? Abundance is out there. Jeremy Newsom says it all the time. And stop with the excuses.
Yeah.
Stop.
The excuses.
Just go get it.
Right. And here are some common excuses. I don't have the time. Get your ass up early in the morning. Straight up. I'm too old. You're never too old. You are never going to be younger than you are today. So that's an excuse.
You're only getting older.
I don't have enough money. You don't have enough money because you're saying you don't have enough money. What are you doing to get the money? Are you just bitching about it and complaining? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it gets me fired up too. Like, it's just, you try to help so many people, and it's just excuse after excuse after excuse. I mean, I get it. I was there, but you got to push past that fear. You really do.
It's too hard. It's too difficult. Because any easy path that you take in life, you're going to get easy results. The harder your path, the more bountiful and beautiful the results.
What does your boy David Goggins say? You got to suffer.
Yep.
Right? You got to feel the pain. You got to suffer to be able to enjoy the other side.
Yep.
Right? Nothing good in this world comes easy. Nothing.
Right.
Right? It always takes hard work. It always takes discipline. It always takes motivation. It always takes pushing past the fear.
Right.
You got to do it.
And what kind of pain do you want? Do you want the pain like I experienced and you did as well, waking up every day, going to a job that you're not happy with, that you're unfulfilled, and that suffering, being away from your family? Or do you want to go through the pain of, like me with trading, you have some losses, right? You get punched in the mouth. You get back up, you learn, you study, you put the time in. Do you want that kind of pain? You have to choose the suffering that you want in your life.
Yeah.
And that suffering, when you're going to something that's just sucking the soul out of you every day, repeatedly, over and over and over again, I know for me, I wasn't the same. I'm a completely different person than I'm out of that.
You are.
Right?
Yeah.
So you've got to choose your pain. And you got to choose the pain that's going to make you a better person. It's going to lead you to growth, not to something that's just going to steal your shine.
Steal your joy, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, I don't know. That I thought that's just been something that's been on my mind these last couple of weeks because, you know, trying to help family members, trying to help friends, and people, they just not listening. And I don't understand why. Like, I can't be any more proof for these people to do it, right? They can do it.
I can't get a break.
Yeah.
I can't catch a break.
They're victims of their own mentality, right? It's that victim mentality, and it's ridiculous.
Right.
So stop with the excuses. All those excuses are lies. Get your ass up. Do something about whatever the change is that you want to do, whether it's go to the gym, whether it's eat healthier, whether, you want to change your career, do it. You gotta start somewhere, right? Just show up, right? Like, what Joe Rogan says all the time. Just show up. Just go.
Yeah.
You just gotta get there. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, that's my rant for today.
So what advice or what support or guidance can we give to the audience out there if you're struggling and be reflective, because here's the other part too.
Yeah, you gotta be honest with yourself.
I made excuses all the time. I would sit there and bitch, oh man, I got to be out here. I got to go to this board meeting. I got to go cover homecoming dance and prom. It's going to be beautiful this year. I don't have to go to freaking prom. Dude, I'm so pumped. We'll be at abundance, brother.
Yeah, we will be. Yeah, we will be.
But I was that guy who I complained, but I didn't do shit about it.
Yeah. No,
and I don't care. We're unfiltered here. I sat and complained like, oh man, I'm away from my family. I'm working these long hours.
I remember.
I'm dealing with people who are just complaining all the time. I didn't do anything about it. So I was there. And the only thing what I would say, you just got to bet on yourself and you got to take the leap, because you're either going to continue to complain about it and plan and say, oh, well, I'm going to wait until this. Just go.
Do it. And here's another example. Same thing happened to me. I talked about real estate for 2 years and told everybody, right? Like, oh, real estate's awesome. Real estate's this. I'm gonna get involved. I'm gonna flip homes. I'm gonna own properties. All that. We had a dinner one time with a group of friends, and one of my buddies was just like, Edmund, shut up. Stop talking about real estate. Nobody cares anymore because all you do is talk about it. He was like, and he hurt my feelings. And I was just like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, you're just gonna squash my dreams? He was like, it's not a dream. All it is you talk about it. He was like, you don't put any action behind it. That was an eye-opener. And it was even more of an eye-opener when I looked at my wife and I said, babe, do you feel that way? And she goes, kind of. Yeah. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
All I do is run my mouth. So after that, I stopped and I literally took action the next day. So here's my advice. And we were talking about this last night with Jeremy Newsom. We're going on this abundance trip with Jeremy Newsom. By the way, like, there might be a couple tickets left. And if you are interested in hanging out with some amazing people.
I think it got booked up.
Did it get booked up?
I think it got booked up last night.
All right, we'll see what happens. But they did a presentation last night and we kind of talked about, similar things. My advice to you, and I say it all the time, so start listening, Find the people that are doing what you want to do in life.
100%.
Find them and build a relationship with them. I don't care if you're an introvert. He's an introvert,
100%.
right? 100%. It doesn't matter. Find them, build a relationship with them, ask if you can learn from them. If they got a program, join the damn program. Like, it's going to be the best money you ever spent, especially if it's under Replace Your University. You just got to do it.
Right.
Right? So.
And here's the difference. Here's the choice that you're left with. But I wanted to put out there too. We're not we were there, and there are still times we're making excuses, but we call each other out.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: you have two choices. You can continue down this path. If you fall into this situation where there's something you know you want to get after and pursue, you can either keep doing what you're doing and say, when you're 70 years old and you're like, man, I wonder what would have happened if I would have taken that risk.
Yeah.
You can continue down that path. Or you could take that step to say, you know what? Edmund did it. Jeremy did it. Hundreds of thousands of people have done it. I did it, and thank God I made that decision.
Yeah, I mean, we're average, like especially me, right? He's pretty smart, dude. I'm not saying I'm not smart, but I'm an average person, average Joe. All right.
You're not average, brother.
But I know. But I'm just saying, like, if I can do this, trust me. If you're my friends and my family, right? You guys know me. If Edmund can pull this off, you guys can pull this off. And I'm not downgrading myself. I'm just letting you know, like, you can do this. I am nobody special. I am no Superman. I am no hero. I am nothing, right? I am an individual just like you. The only difference is I made a decision to move on it the next day. You got to make that decision.
Boom. That's it. Decide. So today, your action, decide whatever that is you've been putting off that you know your spirit's pulled to it. Go do the damn thing today.
Yes.
Mic drop moment. Get it done. Go.
You do not want to be on your deathbed. You know, like I said, you never know what's going to happen.
Nope.
Right? We could get cancer tomorrow and be in the hospital, right? Just thinking to ourselves, damn, death is near.
Yeah.
Right? Now I got to fight. Now I got to fight for my life again. Why didn't I make decisions earlier on to lead a better life, right? And to do the things that you really wanted to do in life. Guys, you do not want to be that person at the end, because the end comes for all of us. It's a fact. It's the only guarantee in life besides taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
stop being afraid.
Yeah, not trying to be morbid. Stop being afraid. Make the decision.
Yep.
And move forward. Take small action steps, right? The biggest thing is find the people, find the crowd, right, that can help you, and just learn from them. That's it.
Yep. That's it. And I think that's perfect. Let's wrap this thing up.
Done.
Where can they check out your stuff? Replace Your Employer.
Yeah, so Replace Your Employer, we just finished up a free boot camp. We always put a bunch of free content out there. Gives you an opportunity to be on our team, our real estate team, to see if real estate is something you want to do. That could be an action step. I mean, the damn thing is free. We give you an entire week to check it out. Check it out. There's no reason why you can't check it out. Spend an hour a day. Schedule a call with myself or TJ. Let us walk you through like all the real estate education and stuff that we have, the support, the resources, and just check it out. Yeah. Right? 7 days. And at the end of the 7 days, I promise you, if you don't want to do it, you don't see the value, you're like, this isn't for me, we will shake hands, part as friends. No hard feelings, because you're going to find something else out there, just like he did. Right? I thought I was going to take him down the real estate path for Replace Your Employer. Look where he fell. He found his own thing.
Yep. Yeah.
So
that's linked in the show notes. Check out Replace Your Employer. We had a amazing boot camp. We gave away two $50,000 funded trading accounts. We're going to have another boot camp coming up in May. I want to give a shout out to the clients that we have. Oh my gosh, Replace Your Dollar is blowing up. I'm a teacher at heart. I love trading. I get to teach trading now. Mm-hmm. Amazing. If you ever wanted to learn, I would love to be your coach. You can check that out. That's linked in the show notes. And let's wrap this up, man.
That's it.
Episode number 18. We'll see you back here next week for number 19, because courage
pays better than fear.
Have a great weekend, everyone.